Hello, everyone, and good afternoon to you all. My name is Eva, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd love to welcome you to my channel. Yes, I do. Well, it is definitely a Saturday today, absolutely, and you may be wondering why. Why am I on Saturday and not on Sunday? Well, let me tell you about that. It's because Father Paul is coming tomorrow, and our service is from noon until 1 o'clock. And once done, and sometimes Father Paul sits with me after church. And then before I know it, it's like 2:30, and that's too late. Hello! Hello. So we got one person on here. Yay! Yay! So, who be ye? Who are you? Can you tell me? Would you like to tell me? Perhaps not. Hi, Lynette! Oh, thank you, sweetie. She says my life is the favorite part of her week. I just happen to have to do it on a Saturday, and that happens basically only once a month. So, it's just so that I can, go to Mass. Hi, Donna! How are you? Thank you for joining. Yes. Now we've got two, I think. It's not showing up as two, it's just showing up as one. But I'm sure others will bounce in. Actually, it was pretty nice. It was bigger than I thought. It was much bigger than I thought. I thought at first when I went in, it was just around like that, just down and maybe a few tables in the middle. But no, there was a whole other room to it. So there was lots. And you know what I found? I couldn't resist. I could not resist. Give you all one guess. One guess. What do you think that I picked up? Look at this little guy. There's a lady there, and she made them. Yes. Always a gnome. Always a gnome. So yeah. So she stitching on Priscilla's Freeberry for her birthday. It won't be staying long, but will as long as I can. Okay. Yeah, and it was only $10. So yeah, I had to come out of there with something. And there were a lot of things that were just too expensive for me. And but then I went over to the I met a few people there that I knew. There was probably others that are from town, but I didn't know. But anyway, I went over then to the silent auction part, and I bought 4 books and like cards, and I don't know how many tickets they had on there. 25, I think. So I bought 4 of them. So it was $20. But you know what? I don't buy a lot, so this is my way of donating. So, but at least I got my Nomi. She had a bunch of others there, but they weren't really. And then there was one there, it had a black beard, jet black. And I told her, I said, this it would have looked better with a white one. And she said, yeah, she thought so too. So, but yeah, I was happy. I was happy. So, so it was just $10, no taxes. So taxes in there, I don't know. So, which was good. Yeah. But I mean, the crowds were unbelievable. And I don't know how many silent auction prizes that there were. Did you mention that you were interested on working on a chatelaine? Yes, I know they're having a sale. Yes, I've got it written down right here. Right here. Yes, 20% off. November the 28th to the 2nd of December. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I saw that. That came across my in my email. So gotta wait a couple of weeks, but that's okay. I can go in there and pick what I want and that. I haven't decided yet. I did see the Japanese garden one and it looks beautiful. Then there's the Persian garden. But I do like the medieval town mandala. I do like that one. And then Egyptian garden mandala. I like that one. It's the colors, like how rich the colors are. Yeah, I'm going to see about getting one, just one. So, let me see. Tina, Tina, are you on here, Tina? She sent a message, but I don't know if she's on here. I know for a lot of people that they might have family over or doing things today, and but I'll go till 2:30. And if it is that you want me to go later, like another half an hour, I'll see. I'll see. So yeah. So were you looking at getting a chatelaine? Were you looking at buying one? I know there was one, and like they're having a stitch along for it. And so I went and looked, and I thought, oh well, it'll be a decent price, right? And it was 40 euros. So when it came to Canadian, that was almost $60. Thought, nope, 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 nope. That's not going to happen. Yeah, so I'm interested in getting one, but I don't think it's in my budget right now, even with the sale. I know they're expensive. Like they're expensive for me, right? So because our Canadian dollar has just tanked. It has just tanked. We're at 70 cents. Like that's ridiculous. Every day I see it and it goes down, down, down. There might be a day where it goes up a little bit, but then it falls down. You know, like it just, unless it's a sale, I can't afford to buy it. Not at all. But I am hoping by in another 2 weeks um, it will be there. Like, that the dollar's gone up some. So, but will it go up as fast as it dropped? I doubt it. And now with our postal strike, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is horrible. And it's just for rural and country. So that means no drivers are here to bring the mail here from Winnipeg. So, anyway, yesterday I did call. Who did I call there? called about my disability tag, and I said, "What do I do now that the strike is on? What am I supposed to do? My tag runs out the end of November, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do." And I left my name and number, and but they didn't call me yesterday. So, and then I received a call from my doctor yesterday, and she is going to send me 4 X-rays on my backside. So that's going to be good because then I can see really what's going on. But it's been sore the last little while. Oh, oh, and the biggest news of all, my deck is back. My deck is outside. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Even when I went to go and step outside, I just had, like, I opened the door like I was going to have to go down, but it's all there. That's good. That's good. I'm so happy. So, so happy. So now all they have to do is come on Monday, Tuesday, whenever, put the dryer in. They got to put the insulation up in the attic. They have to, because there's um, bats of insulation, about 6 bats of insulation that they bought and paid for. They can't take back. So they're going to have it put up in the main part of the house here. And then, what? The exterior doors got to go on. The the board there to hang up my coats and that have to go back up. So yeah. So it's getting back. Yes. So now it is when I walk on the deck. It's so much better because it was just getting to be so rickety when I was going down. And with my hip being the way it is and my balance being off, yeah. So it's sprinkling out there, but that's what they were calling for. So far, no snow. But temps are going to tank this coming week and into the following week. Yeah. Isn't it hard to believe that we're halfway through November already? How on earth did that happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, has anybody seen any more or heard through the grapevine that there might be sales on for? I'm sure there's going to be on Etsy a lot of sales. Um, that, but I don't know who or when or anything. So, but yeah, I enjoyed the craft sale. It was nice. It was very crowded though. It was very, very crowded. Which I guess in a way it's kind of good. They could have made a lot of money as um, they didn't even charge an entry fee because normally they charge like $2 or something. They got rid of that a few years ago, I heard. So yeah, yeah. But if anybody hears of Black Friday sales, I know that Stitching with the Housewives, they usually have a sale. It's one day only. It'll either be last year, I think it could be Black Friday, could be Thanksgiving Day, it could be the 24th or 25th, or it could be the 1st. So all you have to do is just keep an eye out. But I do know that um, they have sales. I think it's 20%, but I'm not sure. I don't know what they'll have this year. So I'm working here on my sewing machine now. Oh, I should show you here. I was working yesterday and this morning a bit on yeah. It's just a minute here if I can show you. So it's sitting up there. See, I got that one done. I'm working on the second one down, and I got the bottom one done. So then I have one more to put in here, and then I've got the little dots to go however I'm going to do them in between. I've only got 3 of those. Then I can start on the other one. And that'll be a job done. Yeah. So, oh, thank you. It was a little aggravating at the start. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. Ugh, itchy nose. I'm not picking at my nose. It's itchy. Okay, so let me see here. I'm going to go all the way from here. So, yeah, so it can work. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I had quite a few false starts at the beginning because it just was not. I tried every which way, but I think it's going to look pretty good. It's different. But Juliet had come over here yesterday, and she said I would never have been able to do it because I wouldn't have known what to do. So, yeah. It's just, it comes from years of experience and seeing things and all of that. Um, I know I did work with waste canvas, but that would never have worked for the silk because it's got very, very rough edges. It's a very rough um, um, very, very rough texture to it. And so it would have torn up the silk in no time. So it's a good thing here that there is this dissolvable. Please give me a thumbs up. It's funny. On my YouTube video from yesterday, I had like 146 views and not a single comment. I don't know. Like, it's always nice when I get at least a couple of comments. I was thinking, I went back in there looking, did I forget to put it on? But no, it's there. So, well, I took my extra quetiapine last night. Oh, excuse me. And that's why I'm tired today. Um, I fell into bed yesterday, and then um, I was awake 3 times during the night, and because I had to go to the bathroom, and I was awake at 4:30, and that's when these jokers were jumping around and hissing and everything. Like, why can't they just be there and agree to disagree and just look at each other? Why do they have to start? Well, it's Ruthie that does the hissing. And then, of course, that gets Jonah going, and Jonah goes after, and then the growling starts. Yeah. So, but yeah. So, anyways, but then I got up. No, I was awake at 6:30, but yeah, I'm I'm feeling tired. And I knew that would be because quetiapine will do that. Now, years ago, well, not all that many years ago, the highest dose of quetiapine I was on, I believe, was 275. I didn't stay up there very long. Maximum dose, I think, is 300. I think, unless it has changed. But I was up to 275, and it is an antidepressant. So then you know what's going to happen. I'm going to become even more lethargic than I am. But at least I was out today. I had to park farther away, so I had to walk it. Thank goodness it wasn't raining too much. Oh, for those of you that are just new here, that have just joined, I went to the Christmas craft sale. And this is what I came home with. Is that not adorable? Is that not adorable? I think so. I forgot to ask her what she puts in here, if she puts walnut shells or what she does. I said I had all the plans in the world to do it. No, and they're so easy to do. So easy to do. And I have all the stuff. So, I don't know. So I have not worked on my December challenge because I've got to get these pillow cases done. That's my that's my objective right now, is to get those done. And then once they're done, then I can go back and work on my one for Festivus for the rest of us. So, and I still have not decided what I'm going to do for January's challenge. I got a few ideas floating around, in amongst all these marbles here, and they're bouncing off the marbles. And oh, okay, Bobby, thank you. I know some people are not on, um, or they can't comment, so that's good. But thank you. They can't comment while it's on the TV. I love it. I love it. Ah, but it is nice. But I mean, they had a lot of goodies. They had, oh, there was mirror art. macrame art. And the macrame is not like your great grandmother's macrame. It's different. It's very nice. I was hoping to find some birdhouses or bird feeders, but wasn't any. So, but yeah, I went and supported our um, Christmas craft sale. I haven't gone the last few years, and it was big. It was big in there. I don't know how many vendors, but they sold out on all the tables. And then they had the silent auction, and they also had where you could have dessert. Or did you try putting a smaller piece on of fabric on your new frame? I think. I have not done that yet. Like I said, I'm trying to get these. I love birdhouses, and especially really colorful ones, and bird feeders and that. Oh, I loved them when they were red and green and blue and yellow and orange and whatever other colors I could paint them. Lavender, purple. No, I haven't done that at all. I haven't looked at that at all. Um, I'm waiting until I can get these pillowcases done because they're time sensitive right now. And I have to, they have to be done by the 12th. So that's not very long. But the way I'm going at it, I should be able to get the second set of numbers done, or third set of numbers done. And then I can start on the fourth set and then do the dots in between. So maybe on either tomorrow or Monday, I can start on the other pillowcase. So, is it going to be exactly in a straight line? No, it's not. No, it's not. I am doing the best that I can. But Juliet said it looks good. So, there you go. So, oh, rain's coming down now more. It's more like a sleep. So, yeah. But the people, oh my gosh. I wonder if I'll win anything there. Yeah, I think I am too. I think I am too. I kind of put them aside there for a couple of days there because on Thursday we went to Stonewall. So now it's, and of course I had to wait over a week to get the dissolvable canvas. So, but yes, if anybody is interested, there is a sale, Black Friday sale, and it's going to last, I think it's 5 days. So the November 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st, and 2nd of December. And that is from Chatelaine. And it's 20% off. So I've got my eyes on a couple of them, maybe more than that. maybe about 10 of them. But they have smaller ones too. You don't have to go for the big ones. You can just get the smaller ones. It's just that I've never stitched a chatelaine, and I would love to stitch a chatelaine. But then you need even weave. But I do have my 25 count. I think it's 25 count. And it's gridded. I don't know if it would be big enough though. And there are a lot of specialty stitches in there. But it's like that's another one of those things that I want to say I finished, right, in my life. I finished a chatelaine. So I have to decide what one. I saw somebody had posted Japanese garden and it looked beautiful. I've seen it both on white and black. The black is stunning, but I think would be too difficult for me. But I'm not sure yet. They don't have a Canadian mandala garden yet, which I would really like to see. So, because that's something like they have the Holland one. They have I think there's Paris. I think there's Germany. Not sure about Italy. Oh, and then they have the other ones like Water Garden and can't think of the other one. But anyway, yeah, they do have those ones. But there's no way. 40 euros? That is $60 Canadian, you might as well say. By the time you pay the taxes, $60 for a pattern. I know that the patterns are really nice and everything else, but the ones that have been out for longer should be dropped down in price. Bring them down to a reasonable price. The newer ones, yes, I can understand. Have them at a higher price. Yeah. But the older ones should be, you know, at, they should be more reasonably priced. I mean, like, they've been out on the market for 40 years. So they made their money back for sure. A lot of people bought them. I remember when it was like $27 or something. And that was Canadian. That wasn't any of this euros and Deutsche Mark and all of that. It was Canadian. So even with the sale on, oh, I'm glad I went out earlier. I'm so glad I went out. It's just coming down harder there now. At least it's not snow, though they are calling for it. And tomorrow is the Grey Cup game in Vancouver. So, hello, Steph. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Different day, but still me. So, Yeah. Mind you, with the Christmas sale there, the craft sale. Oh, there was Denise and Stan there with Denise's quilts. I mean, like her quilts are just beautiful. Just beautiful. I asked if somebody could, if she knew of somebody that could make me these bags, cross stitching bags, and so I don't know if she'll. She said she had somebody in mind, and I said I'm not looking for anything fancy. I'm just looking for leftovers. You know, you can do it patchwork if you've only got little pieces. Hi, Marcia. Hello, Tina. Yes, I've gotten all your messages. I was wondering when you were going to get over here. Did you forget? So, Marcia, what's the weather like over there in Regina? Here it's spitting rain. Have you gotten snow? I know they were showing that snow was coming across. But I don't know. Cool, cloudy, no snow. Yeah, it's very cloudy here and it's spitting rain. So, those of you who don't know, I went to the Christmas craft sale at the um, community center, and this is what I came home with. I like your little gnome. Big pom pom. Cute. They're so easy to make. I should make them. And all you do is take a sock, a fluffy sock, and you cut it at the heel, and you put stuff in the bottom, and you put arms on there. Then you take another sock and do the same thing. And this is the heel right here. This is the heel right here. And that's the toe. So you just do like that. So I think he looks cute. Wasn't a bad price, $10. So, oh, she had a lot more there. She had ones with legs on them, like long legs, and I was just like, I don't like those. I don't much care for them. Okay. So, yeah, but otherwise it's quiet. I saw Juliet and John over there. Oh, there was probably more people that were there, but I just, if there's too much going on, it's scrambles my brain type of thing. There's just too much and I can't focus on one thing. So, we'll see. At 2 o'clock, they're having the draws, and they said that you don't have to be there, and they call if you won something. So I may get a call. I may get a call. So, but yeah, it's I can't even remember. Lots of goodies. Um, crochet things. Yeah. Well, last year, I don't know when that was. That was for the one for the church. I won this milk can with it was yellow, had flowers on it, and I put all these dried flowers in there. So I won that, and I won a blanket. I won this blanket one year. I don't know from what. I can't remember, but I try to do that. I try to help them out. You know, like I decided I would go for $20, and that's what I did. No. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I'm glad you could be here. I'm about to be sold out. Please take me home before that happens. Timu. So, my doctor there, she must have had, I don't know, there must have been something going on because she really wasn't on her game. She was really kind of, she put on a brave face, but it was really like she, I don't know, like she's Iranian. Um, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on over there. And maybe she heard bad news or something. I don't know. But I could just see it in her that there was something, even Juliet could see it. There was something that was, she was having she was struggling. Now, I don't know. I know she suffers from migraine, so I'm not sure if she was having a migraine. I'm not sure. But she was not on top of her game. So, and I mean, we all have days like that. So, but she did, she is sending me for x rays. Okay, wait a minute. I finally got my pattern to go into Pattern Keeper, and my material will be here today. It is sky blue color. So, how do I mark the material being it's blue and the water soluble is blue? Okay, is it the same color blue? You know you can get these in other colors, right? You can get in pink and white. I'm not sure about black, but I know you can get them in white. So you may want to do that. It depends on how dark your fabric is. If it's dark, then you'll want to go with something like um, a yellow or a green or a pink, something like that, or white, of course. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me for yawning. It'll take a few days before I get used to that higher dose of quetiapine. But back to that, um, I had been on a higher dose, like of 275 milligrams. And then I was able to get myself down, but it took quite a while to wean myself off. Yes, yeah, I believe, yeah. They don't just come in blue. It just happens that this one is blue. So maybe look, and if you can't find it, try a fabric store because they might have it there. Or perhaps try something like Staples, you know, those kind of stores. They might have something there. So, but I don't know if they really sell them online. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this away down here. So it just all depends, right? So, but I know they do have the white, because some people they do on black. What you can also do is you can also take fishing line and put fishing line down and just keep counting by 10. And then do the other way then. Mm, mm. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm just yawning, and that is that quetiapine. But it took me forever to get down to 25 milligrams. My doctor supported me on that. She worked with me. But it took months, because these ones you can't just go down. Can't do it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a sleep study. I don't know. Because I don't think I can sleep somewhere else. I'll be awake all night. And besides that, I have my routine. I take my pills at 6:30 and I'm there, and I go to bed for 8:30. I'm not one that, you know, it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something. I can't do that. No. I don't even know. I've never had a sleep study done. So I don't know how what all is entailed in it. Now, could I have sleep apnea? Yeah, I could have. I know I'm a mouth breather at night, because I know when I'm awake at night, I like sometimes I wake up and my mouth is wide open. So, but I don't know. It's just that I don't have trouble falling asleep. I have trouble staying asleep. I'm so glad my deck is back in place. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. And they actually put a railing on one side. So that's good. So I don't know when I'm going to go for my um, x-ray. I'm not sure. But yeah. So has anybody decided what they're going to do for December's challenge? Which is Festivus for the rest of us. Yes, yes, yes. So that should be interesting. So while I'm doing my Christmas rant, so I'm working on that, but not until I have to get these pillowcases finished. So there is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the last one. So I gotta put one more in here. And yeah. So I'm hoping to get this one done tomorrow. And once the other one is finished, then I'll go back to my Christmas rant. So, and I'm charging him $40 because I had to spend $20 on the dissolvable canvas. It was actually more than $20, but I'll charge him 20, and then $20 for my time and my thread, and that I think that's only fair. If I didn't have to buy that webbing, it would have only been $20 to do it. But I needed that dissolvable canvas. So I don't know how good it's going to be. I don't know how straight it's going to be. I'm doing the best that I can. And that's what he wanted. He just wanted, Juliet had looked at it and she was like, nope. No, she didn't even have a clue as to how to begin it. And then when I told her about the waste canvas, well, she didn't know anything about that. And she said, wow, she said, it's a good thing that you know all that. She said, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But yeah, I don't mind. It's just doing something different, right? I just hope that he's happy and satisfied with it, and that he knows that I put all my effort and knowledge into it as best as I could. And stitching on silk is not that pleasant. I tell you, this morning there when I went there to the craft sale, oh gosh, it wasn't so bad walking in there. Like, I drove over there. It's not far. It's not far. Um, but I would have walked, but the weather is miserable. But anyway, but by the time I was finished, I was sore, 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 sore. I just had trouble. Yeah. I just can't believe how gloomy it is out there. It's just not very nice at all. So, like I said, Who is got something to work on for December's challenge? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody? Like to hear what you've got going. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've got a few ideas in my head for January, but I'm not sure yet because I want to do something that starts the year off. I can't remember what I did last year. What did I do last year? I think it was New Beginnings, was it not? If anybody remembers, I don't have it in my book because I didn't have it at the time. I haven't decided December. I'm still working on my fall Halloween. Well, that's good, Lynette. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yes, and of course, then you're missing November, which is Book It. They catch up on you really fast. Really, really fast. And I miss not working on my treasure hunt, but what happened happened, and this. Annette, that's funny. What you're working on looks pretty good so far. I started a 9 count. Okay. I call it a mythical landscape. This is the first 9 count I've ever done. It's a very nice picture. Is that the beaded one? This is what I'm working on. This is my gnome. Okay. So I'm working here on the sewing machine. And I just work on this while I'm doing my videos because I don't have to count and that, which makes it so much easier. But I do have the pillowcases that I'm working on, and I have got to get them done. I'd like them done by the end of this coming week, for sure. Because I'd like to get back to my Christmas rant. I got ideas going on in my head about what to do for January. I've got some ideas. Not beauty, just regular cross stitch. Okay, so why did you decide on a 9 count? Is it because of your eyes? Is it because of your hands? I'm assuming you will need 4 threads for that. Or a minimum of 4 threads. It could be that you might have to use like as it comes like this. You just use it. Most 9 count I've seen has been the beaded stuff. I don't like working with them because the beads are too big. To me, it's just too big. Now, yes, 4 threads, and I just wanted to try something new. Oh, yeah, well, go ahead. That's good. Awesome. You can do any canvas as a beaded canvas. You just have to get your colors together, right? And choose what you want to do. So you can work on a 14 count and just do that. I like doing beadwork, but not the whole thing done in beadwork. It's just not my thing. Like if there's a design in that, and then put some beads in there, that's one thing. So yes, yes, yes. So yeah, today is a gloomy, gloomy, gloomy day. It is not very nice out. But at least it's not snowing. At least it's not snowing. But they said though on the weather last night that there was going to be snow to the north. So, and there was snow to the west of us. 62 by 88, almost like a medium sized tapestry. Okay. Oh, 62 by 88. Oh my goodness. That's pretty big. And what is the picture of? Can I ask? And you work it just the same. And make sure when you take your threads, so you've got a what is it here? Let me see here. Oh, I'll get one of these ones. Okay, so when you have your threads like this, okay, or they have them on the cards or whatever, you take that. Please take it where each one you take apart and then put together. Because what that does is it fluffs up the thread. Because the thread has been tight in there and it needs a little bit of loosening so that and it looks fluffier. It doesn't matter if you're using 2 threads, 3 threads, whatever threads. Take them all apart and then put them together, and you'll notice a difference. The threads will relax. Oh, I got a tip today. I never even put it together in all these years. It's somebody had put it there, and it was if you're looking or wondering what kind of needle do you need um, for your fabric. So if you have a 14 count, you can use a size 24 needle. If you have a 16 count, you use a 26. If you have an 18 count, you use a 28. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. And that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. So, yeah, if you're ever wondering what size needle to use. So, on a 9 count, I would probably use a 22 needle. That's, or a 20. More like a tapestry needle than a cross stitch needle. And that's basically what you're doing. You're almost doing like a needle point, right? And you can do it as a needlepoint. You don't have to do it as a full cross. You can just do it as a half cross stitch if you choose to, and just treat it like a needlepoint canvas. So I don't know what's going to happen with the postal strike. I think they should have rotating strikes, that every, like, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday the truck should come here and bring the mail, or at least Tuesday and Friday bring the mail here, because they were talking about how government, like, what if you have government stuff to pay for, or a lot of people still get their checks in the mail. What's going to happen then? How do they get it out here? I don't know. I asked Irene at the post office, and she said that, oh gosh, it hurts here. She said that she believed that it would be just, that's it. She said on Friday there was no mail truck came in. So, and it's basically the drivers in the rural areas and where you have post office boxes. That's where the problem is. So if there's anything that you order from Amazon, Temu, Shine, anything that comes by mail, you're not going to get it. You can still place your orders. And I read on Amazon that they will do everything that they can, and they recommended that if you order, that you order bulk, right? So just don't order one thing and then the next day order another thing. Try and order things together so that it's just one shipment that they do. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make arrangements with, I don't know, one of the couriers. I don't know. All I know is that I can't send off my parking permit until until the mail starts up again, because there's I'm not driving all the way into Winnipeg just to go in there and pay for my permit. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Marcia, is that going to affect you? That you won't be able to, or will you still get mail? I just don't know what they're going to do. I just, people rely on their mail. And I don't know what they're going to do. Okay, yeah. I figured as much. So I have no idea what's going to happen. At least yesterday, when I got the mail, which was from Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't have that. Well, if you're in the city, yeah. But I haven't, everything for me goes to the post office. It all goes in the mail. So I don't know what's going to happen there. If they're going to put it on like Purelator or another courier, I don't know. And because the post offices are open, but there's no mail to sort. And actually, at our post office, I didn't even notice it, but Irene said that she had to put tape over the mailbox so no letters go in. But I know I was talking with a few older people at the Christmas craft fair, and they were all wondering the same, like what's going to happen. They just don't know. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, oh, okay, so what about 68? No. Da, 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 da. 65. Where is that? Hmm. I got anything else here? Where's my other thread? I had that here. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, here it is. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. What can I do? What would be a good one? Okay, so that's an orangey yellow. Oh, it bothers me when I have the magnifying glass, and I keep looking at it and that, and it's just whoa, makes my eyes wonky. No, I don't have that one. Okay, 36. That is the pink. Should I do the pink? I thought I did the pink. Nope, I can do pink there. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, but otherwise, nothing much else. I've just been listening to my audiobooks. Is this the color? No, this is the color. Right? Is that the color? Yeah, that's the color. It's not this color. Oh, it's so dark here. Will that? Nope. I got to turn those darn fans off so I can put the lights on. But so yeah, hardly seems like it's Saturday today. I don't know what day it seems like, but it doesn't feel really like Saturday or the weekend. So the next thing I'm looking forward to is getting well, they've got to bring the dryer in. Not that I use it, but they got to bring the dryer in from the garage. And then they got to put the bats of insulation up in the attic. And then they got to put the exterior door on. And then they got to put the cupboards up. So that'll be good. So there's 2 funerals this week. One on Monday and one on Wednesday, I believe. So Juliet is making some dainties or something. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. And our community church there is just the parishioners keep going down. Can't do anything about it. Well, one couple. Hi, Luella. How are you doing? Are you having a good Saturday? I went to the Christmas craft sale, and of course, what did I come home with? My gnome. I don't even know where she was from, but I hope she does well with her with selling them. At least I can say that I bought something there. So, and I didn't want to spend any more than $10 on buying something. I've got nobody to buy for it anyways, so. And then I spent $20 on the silent auction. Thank you. Did you talk to hubby about stopping in here? Pick up some of these magazines? I got a couple of boxes. Or I will have a couple of boxes. I've got one box for sure. I'll have another one ready for you. Yes, yes, it is. But it was crowded. It was crowded. Lots of people, which is nice to see. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. It's just that I'd never been to this one here. Apparently, the one in Ericsdale is the best one that's going because London, there was hardly anything. Please do. Please do. It's the only way this stuff is going to get to you. So, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, like I couldn't believe, I've never seen a craft sale so big and so full of people. and there were 2 full rooms of it. And then the silent auction was in a different room. So, yeah, yeah, it would have been good, but it happens like it happens, right? But I mean, this way here, he's going right by the house. Or if he goes down number 6 to Stonewall and then across, or like to go on 67 and then across, um, he's still like I'm not very far away from the Havocine. So I'm just right on 68. You turn the corner, you see the church, you, and as you come closer here, you see my house. So, yeah. Oh, Tina, you've got an anniversary. I'm making my husband take me out to eat for our anniversary. Been together 32 years. Got married when I was 18. Been the best years of my life. Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I never got to see my 30th. No, didn't get to see it. We were together almost 30 years, but we weren't married 30 years. I got married when I was 20. It's nice when you've got a really supportive husband. Mine wasn't. My husband was very selfish and self-centered and cared only about him and his needs and wants and desires. So, but you can lead a horse to water. So, but have a nice anniversary. Any idea where he's going to take you? Where you're going to make him take you? Be hard pressed around here find a place. Besides that, I would just go to Tim Hortons. That would be my thing. Just Tim Hortons. It's fine. It was supposed to get to, I don't know, 5 degrees today. So I wonder what it is. What are they saying here? It is 5 degrees. Feels like 1. Rain continues. It's supposed to get heavier around 3 o'clock. And then they're calling for snow. Is that? I think they might be calling for a little bit of snow tonight. This would be snow if it was colder. And it probably would be staying. I'm just happy I've got my deck back. I'm just so happy I've got my deck back in place. I was worried there about, you know, like trying to get myself down and that. I was just having problems there the last month or so. It's been really affecting me. But oh my gosh. Just as long as this doesn't turn to ice rain, or sleet or something. Yes, yes, I do. I was thinking the same thing. Get it up, um, get it back onto the house there before the snow comes. Yeah, absolutely. I think I've got to haul out the shovels and get them out just so I have it here. At least they figured that I won't have any drifting snow on the house, which is really good. Because that's the one thing that I had problems with is always that drifting snow. And sometimes it would be, there'd be so much of it that I would get locked in the house because the snow would come right up by the door. Now, that doesn't mean if there's a real nasty blizzard or something that I might get snowed in, but yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I got to put some thought in to what I'm going to do for January. Oh, I did come across a pattern. It's a Stony Creek pattern. So if anybody's got it, I'd like it. I wouldn't mind there, I would, you can send it and then I will send it back to you. And that is this one. I don't know if many of you have seen this one. Just a minute, let me try and find it. I had it here. Okay, it was here. No. Oh, yes, I have it in my cart. I just put it in my cart, but I don't. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, this is it. It's by Stony Creek. It's called Ecclesiastes 3:1. And that's, oh, can you see it? It's the, what is it? There is a season to be born and a season to die, a season, all that. Yeah, I know it's there. So if anybody comes across this magazine or chart, I'm interested because they've got it for $20 and that's Canadian. And then shipping on top of that. So, yeah. I wish they would have it as a PDF, but they don't. So, It's really nice, really nice. I like that one. But yeah, there's a lot of these um, like Stony Creek and some of the others. They really need to do digital. I guess there's a lot of people leaving or pumping. So, I guess they're going to be doing the draws and and that. But there was a lot of traffic that just all of a sudden went by. Yeah, I hope I win something. I put it in. There was a soap basket. There was a Winnipeg Jets basket. Yeah. I didn't put it in on the Blue Bombers, but I put it in on the Jets. And because there were some things in there that I liked. Um, I put it in, there was a dainties basket. There was, other kind of handmade things. So I put that in there. Some with Christmas and that. So, well, a lot of it's Christmas. Oh, they had a lady who was doing nail art. Well, I don't do that. I don't do that. So I was hoping to get outside there and fill the bird feeder, but now with it raining, I'm not going to go out there. So oh, there were some things there. Oh, there was a pile of books. Well, I don't read books anymore. And I really wish they would have had bird feeders and bird houses because I would have liked that. I would have loved to have gotten another bird feeder to put it on my deck. But yeah, so I can't remember what all that was there. There were some things I didn't bother putting tickets in. But I figured, well, you know what? I'm supporting. I don't know how it goes, like if it just goes back to the community center, if it, or the rental or whatever. I don't know. Or does it get divided up amongst the people that donated packages? I don't know. I have no idea. None whatsoever. So after this, I'm going to have a shower. And that. Oh, I have another chiropractic appointment on the 28th. Excuse me. And it will be Juliet, John, and myself. hopefully it is that she can, that I've had my x-rays and that the results will be in. So she's very knowledgeable, that woman. Very knowledgeable. There's a Luella, there's a snow what? Wait a minute. There's a snowfall warning for 10 to 15 centimeters. When is that? I know they had it that there was more snow for the east there because it was coming from the north and down. Like you're getting closer there to the white shell over that way. Plus you get lake effect snow, right? Yeah. Yep. So tomorrow I have mass. Um, I will, then after I will chat with my friends and I'm going to work on those pillowcases because I got to get those things done. That'll be nice. I feel like I've done something, to help him. He, he wants to surprise his wife because they will be married 12 years in December, on the 12th of December. So, hence all the 12s. 12, 12, 12, 12. So, they married on the 12th of December 2012, and they will be celebrating their 12th anniversary. So, I think that's so nice. Like, he thought of this himself, and it's like my husband would never have thought of it. Never, never. He could never see beyond the end of his nose. And but to think like that, well, I should say my husband did think about at one time where he sent flowers. We didn't have a lot of money then, and he sent these beautiful lilies and oh my gosh, it was just absolutely gorgeous. And it was for our anniversary, and he sent that. And after that, nope. So if you've got a good man like that, hang on to him. Hang on to him. They're few and far between, and they're getting to be a dying breed. I'm actually enjoying this gnome here. But I will try and use my frame and get my frame set up and see about doing it the right way. Now, I just ordered side clips, tension clips, and so that I can use. I was not aware because I never really used frames, you know, in my lifetime. Never used them. And I had tried Q snaps before. And of course your round one, and everything is like droopy there, right? It's it's just like these pillowcases, right? And I just thought, well, that's how it goes, right? But I can always learn something new. And you never stop learning. Because once you stop learning, you might as well say that's it. Every day there should be something that you have learned that makes something that really affects you, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anything besides the hoops and that, right? I yeah, but there should always be something, whether it's just something that you've seen on the internet that you learned about that say um, um, Germans were Celts at one point, and that like it's just whatever it is that you learn something, or look, you're watching TV and they talk about a weather system and they say this word and you learn all about what that word means. Like, I never heard the word derecho or the word when I was younger. What is it? Well, whatever it is, you know, you always learn something. And if not, I'm sure this little guy here is gonna let me know. Yeah. So next Sunday, the live will be on Sunday again. And it's yeah, just to it's only once a month that this happens. But at least I'm doing it. And is anybody working on November's challenge? Book it. Has anybody got plans for Festivus for the rest of us for December? I'm looking forward to getting back there to my Christmas rant. I'll do it. It'll end up in the drawer. It'll be finished. I, I don't know. I've got so many in my drawer there. I always say, oh, I gotta finish it. Oh, yeah, I gotta do this. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. It just stays in my drawer. done. Good, good, good. Oh, it looks miserable out there. At least, like I said, at least it's not snowing. That would be terrible if we had snow. It'd be just a steady, steady snow out there. Now, who did I watch today? Oh, I watched Garon Stitchery today. They had a lot of good stuff on. And I watched. Yesterday, I watched Yorkshire Crafter. And I watched Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. I watched her. And I don't know who else I watched. Seemed like there was somebody else today I kind of spent a little bit of time watching, but I can't remember who it was. So, hi, Christina. Nice to see you. I'm glad you could pop in for a few minutes. So, that's good. Yeah. For me this year, Christmas is very simple. Just very simple. I just have a little bit of decorations up. That's it. Nothing much else. You on break, Christina, or lunch? $16 count much smaller than a $14 count. Um, yeah, it's not much smaller. It's not much smaller. But if you go down to a 18 count, you'll notice it. A 16 count, oh, okay, Christina, enjoy your break. We on for tomorrow? After Mass? So, yeah. So, okay, thank you. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, 16 count really, you don't really notice it. Okay, you don't really notice it. But if you go to an 18 count, you will notice it. I can guarantee you will. And 18 count, you should only stitch with one thread. I know there's people that stitch with two. I know that. But arthritis. Arthur has come for a visit. I wish he'd go. Pack his bags and go. So. I bet you Steph, that looks nice. Is that your for December? Or you're going to say it's for December? Now, I got a question for you. Do you want me to wrap up at 2:30 at our regular time, or do you want me to go half an hour longer? To me, it doesn't matter. And the majority wins. So if nobody responds, okay, Steph, that's good. Yes, because that would be good for November, because How the Grinch Stole Christmas is based on a book, right? So absolutely, that works for both. Absolutely. So nobody said anything. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not feeling too tired. No. But by 3 o'clock I will be. So there's two for yes. If it is that you've got to go, you know, like I understand. But I'll continue on. And for those of you that don't know, Chatelaine is having a sale in 2 weeks from the 28th of November. Okay, all right, consensus. Yep, I'll continue on till 3. What was I going to say? It's gone. Oh. About Chatelaine sale. Oh, yeah. Okay. The Chatelaine sale is from the 28th of November to the 2nd of December. You have to go to the chatelaine.de website. It is for 20% off. So, there you go. And I know what I'm going to be doing in bed later on. I'm going to look through and see. I may only settle on a small one. I don't know. For sure, there's no way I'm buying the kits. Excuse me. I am not buying the kits. So, if any of you know of anybody else that's going to have sales on for Black Friday or in and thereabouts, then please either tell me or post it in the Facebook group. So, and I believe Black Friday is the 29th, is it not? I think that's what it is. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. And because the 28th is the US Thanksgiving, and then the 29th is the Black Friday sale. So if you get charts on Etsy, they'll be on sale. If you get through I don't know, 123 Stitch, Annabella's, Primrose Cottage. Oh, it's not bad. I would suggest, Steph, that you start with something small. Just try something small, like an ornament, and and just do it. If you make a boo boo, it's no great loss, right? Just just do little ones. Nobody says you got to do a big one. I mean, goodness gracious, I get lost too. I get lost. I have I have trouble too. Okay, I gotta get one of these bars. So I was watching a program. It's to do with this. He's a professor at some Ivy League university, and I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, he was saying, like, when you go to the store and you buy where it's um, fair trade items, like fair trade chocolate, fair trade coffee, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've been doing cross stitch sale. I've bought 22 charts in the last 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why did you take your message down? Uh, Anyways, what this professor said, that in these countries, wherever, they get all the ones from the farms that are fair trade, but they also get the ones that use slave labor. And all those, like chocolate, coffee beans, tea leaves, whatever else, all goes to a certain factory or something, and then they're all mixed up. Oh, okay. So you think you're buying fair trade? You're paying more for that. But he said you're really not, because it all gets mixed in. So you don't know, is this bite going to be a fair trade? Is that bite going to be, slave labor? Which was a really good point. Really very good. So what did you buy, Janet? Next year's coming up pretty fast there, Steph. Um, Sorry, I was a little hungry. So what did you buy, Janet? You said you bought 22 charts. That's a lot of charts. Oh my goodness. I know probably Heaven and Earth Designs, they'll have a sale on. Cross Stitch Studio has one on. Um, and that's until the 29th, I believe. I'm kind of on hold with that all until I get these pillowcases done. And once I get the pillowcases done and I'm back working on the Christmas rant, then I can see about doing something else. I've got a couple of ideas that I want to work on, but I don't remember. I saw on bought plus doing the Haid sale next year. I need to retire soon. Yeah, I didn't do the Haid sale. I was going to. I wanted to do that steam pump portal, but I thought no. I've got a bunch of others that I want to do, and it's so good that I've got that deck out there now. Oh my gosh, that is such a relief to me. It's such a relief. Because if I would have had to keep going on those ugh, ugh, on those stairs out there, just being the way that they are, um, I would have fallen. I was already having trouble there trying to get up the stairs. So I still have trouble with the stairs outside, though. Hi, Jonah. Oh, I gotta clean out the litter box too. Well, I guess I didn't win anything because I didn't get a phone call. Oh well. Oh well. Can't win them all, right? You can have one ticket in a whole big pile, and you can win it. And then you can have a whole bunch of tickets of your own in a pile, and somebody else will win it. So, but it all goes to a good cause. Jonah, Jonah. So, and you can't win them all, right? Excuse me. I mean, they had a lot of beautiful things there. But yeah, but I've got so many patterns. Oh my gosh, I've got them coming up my ears. And then what I do is when I'm finished, hi Jonah, the table is going to jiggle because he's up on the table. Jonah, Jonah. No, Jonah, Jonah. What are you doing, boy? That's my Jonah boy. Yeah, that's my Jonah boy. What are you looking at? And Ruthie must be in the bedroom. She's sleeping there in her cubbyhole or something. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen here with this postal strike. I have no idea. None. There's one elderly lady there I was talking to, and she was saying that her the handy transit guy usually goes to pick up her mail, and she said now she says I can't even send it because there's nothing there, and a lot of them like they this is contact for them, right? A lot of them have no family. And so getting mail is always something that is welcome. You know, you feel like you're still part of society. And especially over Christmas, right? Oh my goodness, I'm almost finished. No, I still got a lot more to do of this pink. Oh, I tried these little things there that go on my glasses, but it's indented in here on the side of my head, and it hurts. So then after this, I'm gonna go and take my shower, and then I'm gonna sit here, and I am going to. Oh no! Come on, come on! I'm gonna work on this pillowcase for a little while, for an hour or so. Maybe I can get started on the other set of numbers, the last set of numbers on that pillowcase. Come on, there. Goodness gracious. That's when a sharp needle would come in handy. There. So, well, I hope they did well I really do. And I know there's various Christmas craft sales going on. Like there's some stuff, like one lady was selling doll clothes, Barbie clothes and stuff like that. Well, that's not my thing. And that, so. And there was a not a stained glass, but a mirrored glass thing with a wolf head. I didn't get that because what am I going to use it for? Jonah, Jonah. So I just did on some of the baskets and things like that. So it could be that I won something and maybe Juliet's there and she'll bring it tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was a very quiet day today. What's your problem, Jonah? What's your problem? I think Jonah likes it that the deck is out there. The only thing is that his bed's not out there. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get it back on the deck or not. Not sure. Not sure. It's a rickety old end table that I turned into there was a bed in there and that. But he would, a lot of times he would go in there, like especially in the summertime, he'd go out there and stay in there. And that, so. Oh, it just feels odd being on a Saturday. Like it just doesn't, the day's just gone by so fast, so fast. Like we're just over 40 days left until Christmas. Like, is that not just boggle the mind? Yeah. So, like I said, next Sunday we will be back to our regular time. It will be Sunday from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. In just about 5 weeks, I think, we will get to the shortest day of the year, and then we start gaining daylight. Juliet and I, we were talking about it today about, excuse me, that once we can get through January, and January is usually just a hibernation month for me. I usually don't go anywhere except over to church. I just don't. I don't like to go outside. I don't like to be in the cold. I will have to take my garbage out though, recycling. But that should only be twice in January. Because I only put it out every 2 weeks. But on the 28th, we're going to Stonewall for chiropractic. My appointment's at 2:15. So I'll just sit in the back there. I don't know if we're taking, what does it get during the winter where you live? Oh, well, it can get down to -40. Um, Especially if there are a lot of if there's the polar vortex and all that, but it usually is about -30 and that. So understand -40 Celsius and -40 Fahrenheit are the same. Okay? So to me, it's anything below freezing, which is 0. Anything below that. I just, no, 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 no. I don't like it. I just want to hibernate. As soon as the days start growing shorter, I want to hibernate. And I really wish that I could just go to bed and wake up and it's March or so. That would be good. 1st of March. Some days I can't keep up with anything. I seem to lose everything I touch left. Yeah, well, I shouldn't complain when it gets in the 30s Fahrenheit. No, no, you can't complain. You cannot complain. No, no, and don't complain because there's a lot of us up here that would love to have that weather. That is, don't forget the wind chill. Absolutely, the wind chill. Yep. I remember one time it was so cold. It was -40 outside or -42. And with the wind chill, it had gotten down to -60. I tell you, I had square tires because that's exactly what it felt like, square tires. And it took forever for my car to warm up. And that was in my younger days. That was when I was in my 20s. And now it's even worse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it just, when people say, oh, it's so cold, and it's down to like 2 degrees or something, you know, like Celsius, right? Which is above freezing. And it's like, that's not cold. That's not cold. Come up here. I will show you cold. Right, Luella? And Marcia, we all know what it's like to be cold. And for me, it's like I can never get warm. I can never get warm. I just, like, the heat just goes off of me, and I am like an ice cube all winter. And that's why I stay in. I very rarely go out, especially in January and maybe into February. Yeah, Luella knows. We all know because we have polar vortexes here. Oh, and sometimes they stay. Oh my goodness. What's considered sweater weather? 2 degrees or minus 40 degrees? Oh, yeah. The hoodies come out and socks come out, and it's just like layers. Oh, yeah. That. Yeah. That's beach weather to us. That's beach weather to us. No, you try being here. Minus 40. And then the wind chill. And you can't even catch your breath sometimes outside. You cannot even, it's it's just, yeah, like you go outside and it's, you blow outside and your breath just hangs in the air. It just literally hangs in the air. And they've done it too, where they've taken, um, I think they've, somebody had taken it, a Tim's coffee right from the Tim's shop, and taken it and threw it up in the air, and it would freeze before it even got very far. Yeah, it does with me too, Luella. As soon as that starts, forget it. Yeah. So I'll be starting on my Flovent next week. So, and using the Ventolin as my rescue inhaler. The Flovent as my regular, but I take it twice a day. I used to take it twice a day. Used to have a prescription for it, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Oh, no, I'm not finished with this pink. No, no, I'm not. But I'm getting darn close to it. Getting really close to it. So, well, I think I might just wrap it up now because I'm done this thread. I'll show you what how my gnome looks. This minute. There. Needle there. Okay, now I got a few hanging threads here, but there, I was working here on the beard. I have to, or I guess it was here, and I have some pink here to do on that, and that is what is it, 939? No, 9, I don't know what it was, 927, 927, that's what it was. So that's where my little guy is. It's getting there, slowly but surely. I work down here. Where did I work? Over here on this. I guess it's a spool of thread or something. So that's it. That's it. So, my dear, lovely subscribers, thank you so very much for joining me. Yes, Marcia, you too. We'll see you next Sunday, okay? And but you can see me on the video tomorrow again, and because I'll post just a regular video tomorrow. So, but I hope to see you all back here next Sunday. And otherwise, you'll see me during the week. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, keep my channel going. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll see you then. Toodle-littles, everybody.